Hey guys, Kid here. Really quick, posting up here. This is the rule set we used for our Waifu event. If you have any other questions about the rule set, just go ahead and leave them in the comments below. Otherwise, enjoy these match videos later. Hey guys, Kid here, Burn 1. Finally on the finals for the Waifu tournament matches we've been doing. This is going to be, Dean playing Ram.
Hello.
Yep. And then versus Travis, who we actually have here playing Sinon. You want to introduce yourself, Travis?
Hi, my name's Travis. I'm from the Cincinnati area. I tend to play in Columbus most of the time, and out of this tournament, I'm the better Sinon lover.
Ooh. Ooh. I like it.
I mean, I faced against Sinon twice. I'm not even going to lie, but that's not what we're here for.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, and then, so, yeah, I guess that's it. Everyone else knows who Dean is, so I guess we'll jump in. We'll start the video now.
Okay, so I think something important is that I think I opened like a pants, and I decided to hold it because this is actually becomes kind of relevant later. Because I play like the Rizes and the Climax Ditch Salvage anything. That just means that like the holding the Climax has like extra value for me.
Yeah, I think I'm out of my opening hand. I discarded that Ideal Self because it doesn't actually do anything for me when like half the cards that I'd be looking for can be found with the Search Brainstormer, and when I can just get the cards I'm looking for at higher levels, it's fine. But it's still run it at 1, I guess, because sometimes Machine of Ice is needed.
There's a bit of a glare. Did you play down the 4K beater?
Yeah, no, 3-5.
Okay. Oh, 3-5? Okay.
3-5
One
with
of the 10
Stage
beaters.
Clock Encore.
Okay.
We don't play that 4K beater because then you just get shot to level 1 and you can't save anything. It feels real bad.
Mm.
Yeah, it's a 3-5, which means that this Ricky clean cut is a pretty powerful play.
Yeah, if I had the assist, I think... No, I tied it, didn't I?
Yeah, you tie it, which is why I put down this card that can go to memory to get the nice trade. And then I think my hand is 2 climaxes, and I have like a climax in clock and 1 in grave. And this is when this man, I think, I hear the Star Spangled Banner start playing, kind of like with Nico.
I don't know how you hear that with me when I'm from Russia, dude.
It's the American play.
Nah, I shot you to like, what, 1-6 after this turn?
Ooh.
I think? I can't
Find
remember.
out.
I'm getting like horrid flashbacks of the end of this game versus the beginning. But, what the hell
Wait,
did
didn't you just tri-field him the previous turn, Dean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. I canceled
Well,
twice.
but look, I had like Ricky and like clean cut.
Wow, so you have excuses for tri-fielding.
My tri-field was like a 1 card commitment, I think, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing. That Sinon that's up in the glare by the Christmas Sinon sleeves. Oh god, I got so much glare on my field. That card's actually like relevant if I can't find Mission in Twilight because the power boost lasts both turns. So my random 2k whatevers can just be massive for no reason.
So you shot him to 1-5.
Yeah, at this point I look at my hand and I'm like, my hand is literally level 0s and I didn't draw the book. So I'm like, but I have like this Rem early play in my hand, and I'm like, man, this sucks, because like anything I do is like a losing position other than just like slamming this Ricky. And I look him in the eyes, I'm like, if I Ricky a climax, I'm putting it in my level. Because like this Rem has to hit board at this point, because my hand is just straight garbage, right? There's no reason that I can like hold off playing this Rem.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, you know, at the very least, this thing can't be answered, right? It's
yeah, I have
massive.
no way. I have no way to answer that until I'm level 2, and by the time I can answer that, there's no point in me trying to answer it. So it's better to just feed it and try and push damage, especially when I'm this far ahead in damage. There's no reason to try and contest that Ram at this point.
I have 2 climaxes in hand. Oh, look, draw.
Draw
I'm sure you
climax?
drew a
Heck
climax
yeah.
there, yeah.
And then I'm like, ooh, look, there we go. There's another draw. And my opponent double cancels. This is when I'm like, okay, I don't think I'm winning this one. Like, I put down this rem and it can't be answered, but I'm out a lot and I'm pretty far behind right now.
I think my hand here. I think I actually missed the climax for this. I can't remember if I missed the climax or I don't remember what was my hand at time. But I think I could only dual lane? No, like. Oh no, yeah, that's right. I did brainstorm with the changer because I could still do the change and get an attacker. So if I can't meet both of my back row requirements, I can still change it out and get a decent sized body on the board. Oh, I did have the climax. Nice.
Climax gets slammed against me, and I'm like, oh no. Oh
Couldn't
no.
find any of my soul triggers.
So yeah, I managed to get a cancel. So like, you know, took a while, but
But you got there.
Finally.
got there.
And then I think I drew the card I can send to memory to top check 3, which lets me hopefully pay out the books. Because yeah, those books are buried right now.
I thought it was a book and a pants, not just. Or was one of them a foil?
I think both
It
of
was,
them are books, yeah.
No, they're both books. So then I
Okay.
play the Climax Ditcher finally, and I grab the 1/1 because it pays out of stock. And then it's only a level assist for Memory Snow, so it doesn't even help the Rem. So that's pretty cool. And then I'm like, well, I have to get I have to get rid of that last stock.
I think you're at what? 3 here? 3 or 4?
Or no, I
Oh.
decide to not get out the last stock because I'm like, I guess the marker is just as valuable to me. Yeah, I'm 2-4 already. This game is pretty fast.
Yeah. This game was
And
fast.
then I
at the
trigger a
beginning.
pants, so I'm only refreshing 6. I'm in
Yeah.
this commanding lead, only refreshing 6. My opponent's at 1-4. I'm at basically 3.
Trigger
Yeah, I
another
trigger a
one, so
book,
now
and that
I'm
book
5.
draws a pants, by the way.
Oh,
So I have 4 left in deck.
yeah, this is where I clocked that 2-1 because it's my only out against that ram, but she's got way too many fucking markers, so I
I'm
can't
also
do
level
anything to
3.
begin
I
with.
was not canceling your first swing.
Oh, The hell did I even search? This glare is making it hard for me to remember what I did.
It looks like it's the level 1 combo again.
It looks like the changer, from what I can tell, just from the.
Oh, no, it's
I
the-
searched this. Yeah,
the
this is
stand.
where I go down from here. I still think this was the wrong play for me to do.
I am out
So-
4. What are you talking about?
Well, because my thought process behind this one was okay. So I'm commanding more. I have more freedom to do like dumb plays because of how much of a damage lead I have on Dean. So I search for the restander because I'm about to go to level 2 after refresh. Field 2 dummies, play the restander, and thinking if I pass this restand, I could probably either finish the game or at least put him to a point where I just need to stick 1 attack. But I still think
I
you
somehow
triple cancel
canceled.
me here.
You
Yeah,
guys-
I think you
guys look at
triple
that.
cancel me here.
Oh, no, I don't.
You were
Oh,
saying.
I canceled. Oh, I'm so good at this game.
Oh no, you did E2 in the end.
And then I'm like, okay, well, I guess we get a marker.
But yeah, I fail to pass the restand, which I think helps me out somewhat because I cancel a couple attacks.
And then I have the
But
ability
I now
to shoot
have no
fast.
hand for the rest of the game. So it forces me into situation. It forces me to now. Oh hey, I have to push up my back row. Oh hey, I now have to clock to draw 2 attackers hopefully, and not 2 climaxes.
That's pretty good.
Oh, it's not a good position to be in with that deck is the problem.
And so I'm just trying to mill this deck since there's no climaxes left. So yeah, I play over cards. I get I find myself a 3-2, but I'm still like, man, I need to keep digging. Yeah, I play this down because the top check's 3 on play, which lets me mill 3 cards. it's pretty much it.
Hey, it's mill. That's what matters in the end.
Yeah, so I have a 5-card deck left. I'm in a pretty good spot, and then I play down the pants because, yeah, might as well combo.
And here is where I start to die.
Eat the 4.
And
Ate
then
that
I
4 straight out because I think about 6.
I get that marker.
6.
Get the nice marker. Yeah, 3, but he cancels.
Ooh, he finds a climax.
It's okay.
And I
Found
put-
the non-SP version.
And then I find the last shot climax, so I put that away. So that way, hopefully, he can't draw it.
Debating. Can't even remember what I drew. I think I actually drew a climax there.
Yeah,
So
and
I
he
could
three
slam it and try to push
he
damage.
3-stocked the.
I was like, yeah, did you pay
yeah,
3
you
encore
do
there?
Yeah, I paid 3 Encore the restander to try and keep a 2-soul beater. Because I was not... Didn't think I was going to pass a Brainstormer. And if I did decide to Brainstorm, it might have been a mistake too. I can't remember what happened. But,
I think he asked how many I'm out. I think I said 8.
No, you said 7.
Was it 7?
You said...
Ooh.
Because I asked how many in waiting room, you said 7. And I'm sitting here thinking, because I forgot you paid out that last climax, that it was still the top card of your stock. Because I did draw a
Ooh.
climax there, okay.
Ooh.
And you ended up canceling the first attack here. And I'm also baited because I know you're holding on to the fucking sack counter. So I had to side with the restander.
Ooh.
Because I didn't want my attack to be anti-damaged. Effectively.
Wouldn't... Oh, no, Amelia is pay 2, isn't
It
it?
is pay 2, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking for a second as well. But
I've been playing too much Sinfu here.
It's a pay 1 for the backup, and it's a pay 1, ditch 1, sack 1 to anti-change.
Yeah.
Look. So yeah, I eat the 3, and then
cancels the 2.
I cancel the 2. So now I'm like looking at this game, and I'm like, okay. I need something to go right here. So I think I count how many climaxes he's out. He's at 6, with 1 in clock, so he's out 7, and he has a 3-card deck. And I'm like, well, okay, we have to win here. We have to win this turn. So I play down the Rem. I find the pants. And I'm like, okay, well, something's gone right. And then I think about this for a minute. I'm like, he's going to cancel regardless of what happens. So I think my only play here, because I need a stock to use my Rem effect, is I need to... But I don't want to, like, leave him the option to side attack next turn, right? So I need to side attack for 0. Which I managed to get. And then go for the clock kick on the climax, which is, like, basically giving me, like, confirmed damage. Because the way that this works, if the climax is on top and he cancels, then yeah, sure, I get the 2 extra damage. But he also gets, like, 1 more climax, and it's harder to scum out, like, all that damage that I need, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, here you're
But
getting
if-
somebody to verify the translation, right?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I'm used because one of my locals has this set, and I'm used to him going all 5 regardless. So I'm thinking, oh hey, it has to be at least 5 cards. Didn't realize that. Oh hey, it was up 2, so he finds a climax. Hey, look, there goes that, and then I eat a pot shot for what? 5?
This is 5. Yeah, this is
I
for
eat
5.
this pot shot for 5.
Because I triggered a pants. This is
Yeah.
the player. But my thought was, so like even if it's in the middle, like the middle would be like even better for this situation. Like it'd be like, oh, because then you have the climax spec go back in. Yeah, it's just all around better for me to like, you know, do the side for 0 because I have to scum out so much damage.
Yeah, I forgot to take a refresh point. Oops.
Yeah.
But it's okay. I die anyways. Because
so on the 5th card, I find it.
climax.
But like, so the big thing here is even if I had so even if the next card would have canceled, you would have been stuck at 3-6, and I actually had 3 climaxes left in deck. Like,
Yeah.
near the top.
Well, I only had to
So-
stick 2, and you left me my restander.
Yeah.
So there's
Well,
my 2 soul. There's
well,
my
you-
2 soul beater, but it forces me to draw another attacker.
Well,
Or
the
only
the
have
climax.
one swing.
The climax was actually on top. It was like directly on top.
Yeah.
and then it was like I think there's like 2 climaxes on top. Actually, I think you had to attack 3 times to actually kill me.
I can't remember. I think
Well,
because if I remember from when you fanned out your deck at the end,
Was it 1, 2?
It
Was it
a
on top?
climax, 2
2
damage,
cards?
and then a climax.
Okay.
So if I drew another attacker, as long as it was a 2-soul, or I could trigger a 2, or if it was a 1-soul, I could trigger a trigger. Basically, I think I had that. Well, it doesn't matter. I died because I ate 11, forgot to take refresh point on top of it. So
Yeah, that last play was like pretty big brain, honestly.
yeah.
It was like my only. I wanted to leave the rem up though. So that what I was really scared about when I was doing that play was I wanted to leave the rem up in the front row because I wanted him because like he said, if you had attacked this thing, I would have paid 3 encore it.
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure that if
I said that after because I forgot you sided against that ram. I was like, I would have just paid 3 encore my restand, right?
Yeah.
Because I legit forgot you sided against my restander.
well, yeah, it's like I had to.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
of the way the damage, but
Because that would have canceled because it would have been the last card. Well, it still would have left that climax out of my deck, but it would have canceled. Is what matters.
But in most, but there's like 2 other deck states, right? There's like 3 possible deck states for like the climax to be.
There's
There's not.
technically 5, but we don't.
Oh, look,
really
but I'm saying
care.
there's 3 different places that the climax could be, and outside of, well, even at the bottom, it's like even worse, right? I mean, like the worst case scenario is I basically Fumio you and force you to refresh 6, right?
Yeah,
So,
it would have been. Yeah, it was
like
gonna be
the worst case for what I did is the climax is directly on top.
Yeah, worst
But
case
like
scenario,
even
'cause you
then,
give me a chance to refresh is how that becomes worse.
but even then, it's like I deny you a climax.
Yeah,
So it's easier for me to scum the like 9 damage I need.
right. Like I think the play was correct. Like I'm not gonna lie, siding against that restander does actually put me in a predicament where, oh hey, I don't know where this climax is now because he didn't deal me damage. But if you hit a soul trigger, it would have gave me a better idea, but that would have been still like Monka-S. I'm probably going to take this climax as damage regardless. Whether it's bottom or top at that point is a different story.
Yeah. Yeah, that game was like really wild. Was there any?
It's really fast.
Yeah, was there any other points? I mean, like, I think we kind of agree that like I think Travis all in a little bit too early, but at the same time, like it's like a hard read there, and
Yeah,
got kind of unlucky on the coin flip there.
Yeah. In the end, I probably shouldn't have done that because I had all 3 clean triggers. I milled 3 clean off of that. I milled 3 clean off of the restander.
I mean, you had like 3 climaxes in deck or something. You had like
Yeah.
a considerable amount in deck.
So
It's like you drew 1. I clock kicked 1. My top check, my bottom check 5 saw 2 climaxes. You still drew 1, and then on top of that, I still hit another one. So you had 4 in deck.
yeah. I had 4 in deck. So, the 1 being on top, the other 3 being on the bottom, that is, but it was probably... It might have been the right play, considering I drew it. I just wanted to mill through to try and get myself close to the refresh, and potentially push that down, and potentially finish out the game there. But I also feel like hindsight that might have been the wrong play again because it forced me to, oh hey, I have to clock to draw attackers now.
Yeah,
Instead of having at least 2 cards in my hand.
Yeah, that play just basically puts you. You just risked more than you had to at that point to like close out a win, basically.
Yeah.
So you risked a little bit more to like end the game in like 1 turn because like honestly you were in a scenario where like Dean literally could die that turn anyway. especially you hit that restand. So like I almost don't like I don't blame anyone for like making that play, but you just gotta realize the added risk you're taking when you're being extra aggressive. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hindsight was probably the wrong play to make, but at that time I probably wouldn't have known that, because if I passed that restand, it might have been better for me.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think you
It
said
probably
you
killed me.
because I think you clocked, drew 2, and then played the rem to find the climax. After that turn, was it?
Yeah, I found it on 2 on the right.
So if I passed that restand, Dean actually would have lost, if I remember correctly. Because he was what, 3?
Those are on separate turns.
Were they on separate turns? I don't remember. I literally just saw this
Yeah, the
video
last
and I
turn-
don't remember. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the last turn was you just like tri-fielded slam climax after pushing up back row.
Oh yeah. Okay, never mind then. Herder. I can't remember plays.
Oh
That
man.
entire game is traumatizing because I just ate 11.
For sure. And I think that was like the only 2 things that really stood out for that game, right? Anything else worth talking about? You guys think of?
Dean's a good player.
Dean.
Dean is a good player.
Dean finds the
Confirmed.
big brain plays, man.
Hey man.
I don't know. That game was like really rough. I'm like, oh man, I have to put this ram down like turn 2.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
literally
this
like, I
rem?
just lost this game because I can't get climaxes. Lo and behold, I think Nico said it at the tournament. You complain enough, things will just go in your favor.
Well, dude,
It's Dean's strategy.
Okay, real talk. I had to Ricky to put myself to 2 to put a rem on board. I immediately double trigger book with holding like a climax in hand. Then like as soon as I refresh, I trigger book, drawing pants, trigger pants. Okay, can we talk?
Like, I'll agree that, but holy.
Yeah, but then you like
Jesus,
double or
man.
triple cancel him anyway. So
Yeah.
Wow, I'm pretty sure that
Versus
one
by,
turn
like,
I still had,
3?
I'm pretty sure if we looked at that video again, I had less total cancels.
Oh, he had 100% did. I can tell you that right now. You don't even need to play the video again. I 100% agree with that.
I think I canceled like 3 attacks the entire game. I double canceled. I never triple canceled. I double canceled. No, I canceled 4 because I canceled like. No, I didn't cancel on first deck, did I?
You didn't
I just
cancel
ate
at
damage.
all first deck, basically.
So I canceled like a 2-4 the first time. Then I double canceled and I canceled a 3-5 or 3-4.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I think I had an appropriate number of cancels for a game.
Oh Lord.
Oh man.
That was still a really fun game though. I'm
I
not
had
gonna
less
lie.
cancels than you do in a single turn, Nico. Swear to God.
oh yeah, sure. I'm the sack here. After watching this game, I'm the sack here. You got it, buddy. Absolutely.
Oh man.
Oh man. All right. I think with that, we'll just end the video here. All right.
Thank you for thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's always a pleasure, Travis. I guess I think this is the end of the waifu tournament. We'll probably have what you guys were talking about, maybe Goblin Slayer next is what we're gonna do. But yeah, I don't know. But we'll have another video coming out after this, something I guess. We'll see you guys in the next video later. Before you go, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel if you do enjoy our content, as it does help us grow, and check out some of these social media links below.